Hell yeah, keep it going for your host, everybody! Hell yeah. Keep it going for Katie and those umpire arms. Hell yeah. She look like she's calling strikes in this bitch. Alright. Hell yeah, we got some gays, we got some straights. Hell yeah. My name is Tito. A lot of people think I'm gay. Just gotta remind them I'm just Puerto Rican. We just do it. We just do it. We just look like this, bro. We just like fuck around, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. The only two Puerto Ricans most people know are like Ricky Martin and Bad Bunny. If I put those in a lineup and be like, which one of these are gay? You're gonna be like, I don't know, dude. Give or take, you know? It's funny. I'm also half Mexican, you know? Hello, anyone? All right, cool. Yeah, half Mexican, half Puerto Rican. And people like don't know like a lot of the differences. We speak a very different Spanish, right? Like Mexicans are very like lyrical, singy, and songy, and Puerto Ricans just speak gay English. It's just like, you ever hear a Puerto Rican excuse himself? Because in Mexico, you excuse yourself, you say con permiso. And in Puerto Rico, you say, excuse me. Excuse me. Hello. I'm coming. None of that was in Spanish, Pepe. None of it. Just, I love it, bro. Being Puerto Rican is great. Being Mexican is hard on my love life. It is, bro. It's a terrible thing, because when you grow up, they teach you can't get close to the thing you love because you'll hurt it. Right? Like, we're not taught to deal with our emotions. When we get close to the thing, we hurt it. Because, like, every year on, like, my birthday, my papi would come to me. He'd be like, mijo, do you like Ninja Turtles? I'd be like, I love Ninja Turtles, papi. He's like, well, we got you a Ninja Turtle. I'm like, you got me a Ninja Turtle? And he's like, yeah, mijo, we filled it with candy. I'm like, you did not! I'm like, let me see it, papi, let me see it. And he's like, it's okay, mijo. Before I do that, there's just one thing I need you to do for me, mijo. And I'll be like, I'll do anything, papi. I love Ninja Turtles. He's like, good. And then he hand me a stick. And I'd be like, what do I do with this, papi? And he'd be like, mijo, you're gonna have to kill the thing you love, mijo. You're gonna have to do it in front of your abuelita. I'm like, papi, no! I can't do it, I love Ninja Turtles. He's like, it's okay, mijo, it's okay. I got you this blindfold, so you ain't gotta watch, bitch! I was like, this is crazy, papi. He's like, welcome to Mexico, cabrón. Shit's different. I'm like, okay. Okay, this fucking country is crazy. Dude, I go down to Mexico all the time. I was born there and I go back like in the summers and I spent COVID there. People always ask me the same question. They're like, is Mexico dangerous? And I'm always like, is America racist? And we're both like, no. But yeah, it depends where you go and who you live. It's crazy. I get arrested all the time in Mexico. It's incredible. It's incredible. I got arrested this last time I was there because I was drinking in public, and you're not supposed to do that, and you typically can, but we were in a very like highfalutin neighborhood, a very fuchi-fu neighborhood. You know, very fuchi-fu, and I was drinking a White Claw because I'm special, and right? These guys, you get it. Oh, yeah. You get it. And so I'm drinking a White Claw, and I'm about to go into the bar. And then all I hear is woo! Now you're probably thinking, right, like a squad car, cop gets out on the left, another one on the right. But this is Mexico, shit's different, right? Do you know how embarrassing it is to get pulled over by two cops on one motorcycle? You know what I'm saying? Shit's embarrassing because the dude in the front, he means business. He got that leather jacket and it's just like, hey, ¿qué haces? But the guy in the back's just like, yeah, ¿qué haces? Is that a White Claw? You in trouble. You know? Cost me $200 that white claw. That shit is crazy. You know? Hell yeah, we got some L's, some G's, some B's, some T's, some Q's, some I's, some MOUSC's in the house. Hell yeah. I like that club. You know? I don't know. I identify as Latino, you know? And my friends, they identify as Latinx, and they're always like, why don't you identify as Latinx? I'm like, well, first, like, I'm Latino, I was born there, and it's not that I don't, like, get what it's about, and I respect it, you know, but I'm a language guy. I studied Spanish in college. So for me, it was all about structure. So I'm like, if you change the structure of a word, it's got to make sense across the board, right? So we took Latino, put an X, and now it's Latinx. Right? But you got to do it across the board. Like a group of white people, we call blancos. And if you change it, there are a bunch of blanks. Which isn't far off, actually. You know what I'm saying? But no one asked you how you felt about that, right? But it falls apart because a group of Chinese people we call chinos. And if you do the math, we're right back where we started. And nothing got solved, dude. You know? And I get it. Listen, look, we talk like whoever you are, whatever you're into, I don't care. Just respect me, I'll respect you. But I feel like we are making a little bit too much out of sexuality. Like it's in places that I didn't see coming, you know? Like the other day I saw a headline that said, queer man shot in front of his home. And I read that and I'm like, what's his sexuality got to do with him being at the right place at the wrong time? You know? I was like, if I got shot, what would the headline say? Straight man shot in front of his home, but straight's in quotation marks. You know what I'm saying? The caption is, he's Puerto Rican. He can't help himself. You know? It's a fucking wild world out there. Anybody religious, by any chance? Anybody respect the Lord? The Lord and Savior. You know, I'm not a religious man, but my friend is. And she had a baby. She's Catholic, and if you have a baby and you're Catholic, you gotta do a baby a baptism. And so we were like, it was our first kid, and everybody was very excited, right? So we're all at the house, and she wanted to trim the little baby's hairs off of its head so they could put the little white cap on it for the pictures and stuff. So she asked for the beard trimmer, and they gave it to her. Before she trimmed the baby hairs, she tried to hold in a sneeze. So she goes, and she shaved a line in the side of this baby's head. Now everybody's freaking out. We don't know what to do, but the Tio's like, hey, I'll be right back. And Tio leaves. Tio comes back, and we're like, we don't know what to do. And he's just shaking a can in his hand. Clap, 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 clap. And we're like, Tio, what's that? He's like, hey, hand me the baby. So they handed the baby, and it turned out it was one of those spray-on hair cans from those 90s infomercials. You know, where they would cut the hole and put an afro. So she sprayed a little afro on this baby's head and then put the cap on it. We went to church. Now, I don't know if you've been with baptism, but that shit involves water. And they're Mexican too, so they're into it, right? So we go there, and the whole place is packed, 500 people, abuelitas in the front. And we get in, and the priest has been waiting, and he goes, hey, hand me the baby. So they hand him the baby, and he shows it off in that Mufasa moment, that Azipeña moment. And he goes, en el nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo. And he dipped that baby. Dude, he pulled that baby out, black shit started coming down the side of its head. Black shit was all over the water. A pigeon hit a window, shit got crazy, dude. Candles started blowing. Abuelita's like, oh my God, put him in again, or whatever. It was like, me and the Tio in the back just high-fiving each other, like, oh, this is crazy. You know? I like that one. Hell Hell yeah. I have a very interesting look. People call me Juanito Duck. Fuck them, you know? I have a very particular look. I think that it attracts a very particular type of lady. So I end up dating a lot of these ladies I call spooky bitches. You know spooky bitches. Y'all laughing in the back like you know exactly. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like half their head is shaved, the other half is purple. They got a door knocker in the middle of their face. No one's home. You know what I'm saying? Right? They don't believe in God, but got faith in healing powers of rocks. Like whatever, dude. You know, like date the spookies. And I went out with a spooky this one time, and I told her I had a headache. So she goes into her bag, and she puts out her fist, and she handed me a pebble. And I'm like, what do I do with this? She's like, place it by your pillow at night. It's gonna absorb the negative energies in the room. And I was like, that's not what rocks do, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? What fucking YouTube video at 3 in the morning you watching, right? I'm just playing. I didn't say that. I was trying to get some pussy, so I held it. I was like, bitch, what's up? I was like, you got more of these? You got these in blue? That's crazy. That's how they looking, you know? And I knew, like, I took a spooky home, and I knew she was a spooky because when we went to the bedroom and got intimate, I pulled down her panties, and I couldn't help but notice she had a butterfly tattoo covering her entire vagina, dude. Dude, the little wings went up her butt. It was adorable. I was like, does it fly? Right? Like, where's it going? You know? But I saw that and I was like, oh my God, did that hurt? She took a puff of her Newport. She goes, not as much as the first time I got my pussy tattooed. I'm like, this is a cover-up? I was like, what was there before, Spooky? She goes, my ex-boyfriend's name. I was like, of course, what I think it started as a cocoon and grew wings and flew itself out of your vagina as you read my charts. No, we met at 3 in the morning at a BP gas station. That's the witching hour, I should have known. And dude, when it's all over and I'm just laying there, I'm just looking at it, I'm like, hey, if you don't shave it, is it a moth now? Is it like, because I got a lamp and we can do this again. Anyway, y'all been great. My name's been Tito. Goodbye.
He's got long hair and has another clip. All right. All right. We're down to your last two.